Howdy, everybody, and welcome to Dreams of Infinity. I am Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and magic keeper, and joining me around my virtual table tonight are Ashleyien, Hana, John, Kira, and Los. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
They are so good at that. Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the first of our two sponsors for tonight, Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. Their easy-to-use design tool lets you build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator right in your web browser, which is where we built the tokens for this game. You can build yours today at HeroForge.com. Our second sponsor for tonight's show is XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely by blurring the background, removing it entirely, or putting your favorite pictures in the background instead. You download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use your coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chat and show descriptions. Our next campaign this week is tomorrow, that's Thursday, the 6th at 7 p.m. Central. We're back with another episode of Laropan Tales, Tyranny of Dragons. And our heroes just fought a blue freaking dragon and made it go flying away. Who would have thought that at level 2? You can check that out at 7 p.m. Central right here on Random Rhapsody. After that, we're back with another episode of Aether Shanties. And our heroes in that campaign are currently in a dogfight battle with a pirate ship. They're out in the middle of space, too. Did I mention that? It's freaking chaotic. You can keep up to date on our schedule and everything we do here on the network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody, on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody, on TikTok as Random Rhapsody TV. And that's it for our announcements. So join us as we return to Laropa City and continue on with the Dream Seekers as they investigate the dreams of infinity. Back. So if you've been watching our show for a while, you know how we do our recaps. I offer up the Random Rhapsody coin, which is good for a free reroll during the session. If I get the coin, I get to do the recaps, and that is horrible for our players. They definitely don't want that. So someone's probably going to take it from me. But I'm always up for doing it. If anybody wants to let me have it, I will definitely do it. Here's the chance.
I've been pushing for you to do it for a while, but somebody's tying my arm right now. I guess I'm going to do it this time because nobody else wants it but me.
Fair enough. In that case, Salem, tell us what happened last time on Dreams of Infinity.
Last time, let's see. Last time, it was the beginning of our investigation phase. We each scanned different sections of the city for outsider activity, but didn't have much luck. We decided to reconvene at the church. There, Damian drove us kind of around the city over to Indolence Games, where we once again had no luck sensing any sort of dark presence. I guess even evil needs a night off. Eventually, Damian took everyone home before stopping by my place last. We had a bit of a heart-to-heart, which ended in kind of an awkward hug, but thankfully no one else was around to see that, so it didn't happen. That night, the Wanderer and I had a chill evening watching anime. It seemed everyone kind of had a nice quiet night, except for Melody. She had decided to follow through with James's suggestion and marked the book with her blood. That seemed to cause some rather anxiety-inducing dreams. You can ask her about it later if you want to know more. I don't know. The next day before class began, I met with the assistant principal in hopes of stopping the church from spreading over to the academy. The conversation we had was nice, but I don't think I was able to persuade her. Thankfully, the rest of my day was much better than that meeting, which is good because it was a pop quiz day. Damian and I did pretty well, and so did Melody. She really knows how to make sleep deprivation work for her. Sadly, Kat and Aisha had less than stellar day. After school, each of us went to our various activities. I stayed with Lacey to help out with the school festival. She was annoyed at Damian because I guess they were supposed to stay and help or he was supposed to stay and help her out, but the soccer star completely forgot and went to practice instead. So I stayed with Lacey. We had a nice heart-to-heart as well, mostly talking about Damian, before she passed over some paperwork. I guess her and Damian had discussed going over to Indolence Games and trying to get them to sponsor the festival. The group and I decided this could actually be a really good opportunity to go over and speak with somebody. Maybe do a little reconnaissance, maybe sneak around. Aisha and I decided that it was a good time for us to team up, so we were going to use all of our beauty, charisma, and charm as a distraction while the others ran around and sneak around the building. While Aisha and I chatted up the secretary, the others began to enter and sneak around the building and eventually decided to go inside. Using Damian as a human wall, Kat and Melody were able to sneak over to an unattended door, which was locked, of course, but with some extremely impressive stealthing. Melody was able to nab the keys and make it back to the door before the secretary turned around and noticed us, and that's kind of where we left off. Can the group dumb luck their way out of this situation? Probably not, but let's stay tuned and find out.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. There's the random Rhapsody coin. Don't forget to use it. It's only going to last this session. Well then, Magi-Knights. It is currently Tuesday evening, September the 10th, 1996, and you are in your investigation phase still. You are all inside the foyer of Indolence Games. Aisha, Salem, and Damian are all standing in front of the building's receptionist, who has just called her manager to invite the woman down to speak with Aisha and Salem about sponsoring the cultural festival at Coltrest Academy. As you said, they also act as a barrier to hide Katrina and Melody, who are ducked down on hands and knees behind the trio. Turn that off real quick. Melody was trying to find the right key to get in the door on the right-hand side of the foyer, but unfortunately has been unsuccessful up until now. The manager, Mrs. Lowry, should be down any moment, so you don't have a whole lot of time before they could potentially be discovered. So, with that in mind, while I turn down the volume on my phone, Dream Seekers, what do you want to do?
I think I want to leave.
Yeah.
I'll just sneak out.
I'm not sure Salem quite knows what is going on behind him. He just saw Melody come around with a hand and then disappear behind. So, like, for all I know, y'all left already. So that's what I'm going with.
I am
That will
going to
follow. If we can. Or at least pretend to... I mean, if we get caught, we can pretend that we just came in. Somehow. I don't know.
I think I want to go outside, and I'm just gonna walk around the building to check it out after they're done inside, or while they're in there, I guess.
I have a feeling I'm oblivious, so.
Fair enough.
Continue talking up this lady.
You're going to keep talking up the lady, Aisha?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Melody and Kat, I'd like another stealth check from the two of you.
The thing is, when we open the door, the bell will ring, or whatever the sound will go.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, I'm glad
Unless
you
we look
reminded
like
me.
we just came in.
Shoot. What's
We didn't think through this plan.
Well, yeah, what's the receptionist doing right now?
The receptionist has put down the phone, and she's turning to face Aisha and Salem once again. She's going to be down in just one moment, and then just wait patiently here, and then you can kind of give her the same spiel you just gave me. And then she turns to Damian and says, I'm sorry about your wait. I apologize for not getting to you sooner. What can I do to help you?
Yeah, my friends, I think, got here before me. They have some materials. I forget, real quick, above the table. Did you already present the materials to be a sponsor? Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'm going to take a different tack. I'm sorry if I can retcon that a little bit. I'm going to walk up and say, hey, I was in the neighborhood. I signed up for the beta for the new game, and I'm sorry, I'm really excited. I'm a huge fan of Indolence Games, and I would love to know if I've, can do anything to make sure I get admitted into the beta.
Okay, so that's what's going on right now, Melody and Kat. Damian is asking about this. Her attention is kind of divided more towards Damian than anything else. Damian is obviously the biggest presence in the room. They're closest to the door, so the two of you have been hiding behind them up until this point. So what are the two of you doing?
So I want to tap on, since I'm kind of on the floor, I want to tap on the ankle of whoever does not have the attention focused on them, but is known to be in the room. And just when they look at me, motion, open the door, like that kind of thing. So they can open it and I can quickly sneak out and it won't look like somebody random or an invisible person open the door or something.
Okay.
Like to not draw attention to me.
Okay, so that would be either Salem or Aisha. I think Salem was technically between Aisha and Damian, so we'll say that would be the next closest person. So if you're going to be tapping on Salem's leg and whispering this up to him, I need a stealth check from you, a perception check from you, and then Damian, I would like a persuasion check from you.
Oh, I crit again! Oh my gosh!
The same start as last game. Interesting. So, Melody, yes, you whisper this very, very quietly to Salem. Salem, with your 17, you definitely heard her whisper this to you. Damian, The woman looks at you as you talk about that, and she says, well, unfortunately, like I just told these individuals, the process of selection for the beta test is not something we share to the general public. There's an algorithm in it as far as who gets selected and who doesn't. We contact people via email more than anything else. So have you been checking your emails? I also suggest checking your spam folder just in case it might have gotten misdirected there. So Salem,
Yeah, go ahead.
how are you reacting to Melody?
With this understanding, because I didn't know that she was still on the floor, I think everything's going to click and he's going to go, I'm going to let you guys kind of finish it up. Since we're waiting for somebody, I want to go make sure that I still have enough time on the meter for my car. I don't want to get a ticket, so I'll be right back with that. Aisha, keep, if you can wrap things up, answer any questions that she might have. And Damian, you should know too, so you're in good hands.
God.
And that's my way to kind of sneak back to the door and...
Deception check real quick.
Absolutely. 21.
You're
Yes.
good. Her intention is focused solely on Damian and Aisha. Go ahead and respond, Damian.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great point. I'll admit I've been really busy at school. I haven't even thought to check my email. Would you mind if I'm going to kind of like persuasively just walk around the desk while I'm asking this and say could I log in to my email here and just check real quick?
What?
If
what?
the
No,
answer's
of course you can't. You can't check it into your
my hope
your
is
email.
to physically
Mhm,
get her attention away from the door as well. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a good distraction roll for you. I feel like this would be a performance check.
Okay. Only a 12.
Still, with everything that's going on, I think a 12 is fine, because you are just physically walking over there towards her, acting like you're going around the counter, like it's a big old L-shaped counter, and you're just walking around towards it. Yeah, and she's getting up, and she's going towards you. What? No, you can't log into your email here. This is a private, sensitive server, and she's her hands are up. She's moving towards you, stopping you, which gives Salem a perfect opportunity to go over to the door and open it up and allow Melody and Katrina to slip out the door.
Group effort, thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Half the mission accomplished.
Yeah, so the two of them slip out. Salem, you also, I think, said you were going out too to act like you're checking your meter. So you step out as well. The door closes behind as this woman is very in your face now, Damian. You step back away from the counter right now.
I'm
This
sorry.
is a sensitive server. No one can come back behind here. Go ahead, Aisha.
Why are you on the committee again?
You're saying that to Damian?
Yeah. I'm just keying into it.
No, totally. I think Damian's stunned into speechless. Because I'm just trying to be helpful. What do you mean?
There is certain proprieties. You don't just walk behind a business's counter.
Yes, that's right.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
You're right.
Now, listen, just go. If you want to check your email, you go home to your own computer or go to the library and you can check there, but you cannot step behind this counter. If you try this again, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
It's my fault. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. You're absolutely right. My mistake.
Boys.
She just kind of looks at you, Aisha, and gives you that knowing eye roll, like ladies like to share sometimes. Damian, you retreat back from the counter, stepping back around to the side. Are you going to stay in the foyer now? Because she's glaring daggers at you.
I'll leave. I'll say my mistake. You're absolutely right. I don't want to cause any further issues for you. Have a nice day. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And
I'm
I'll
gonna give some pre-established "I got it" symbol with my hand under the counter, "Don't worry, I got it" kind of indication as you're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. Yeah, I see that, and I leave. I walk out and I go join Salem wherever, I'll circle up with Melody and Kat to see kind of what they accomplished.
Okay. So we're going to focus on the four of you. You have now stepped out from the foyer. The double doors have closed behind you. As I've mentioned, the whole building is windows, but they're all tinted so that you can't see inside, but anyone on the inside can see out. And so you're all kind of standing there. Melody and Katrina, you two scurried as far as you can to make sure you're not in view of those two double doors. Salem, you have stepped out now and are kind of just walking down the road a little bit with Damian hot on your heels. So what are the four of you doing?
Once we're kind of away from the building, at least away to where nobody would really notice or look at us, I think I'm gonna... What the hell happened, guys? What was all that? Why? Salem's so confused.
Can I make a scan for any security cameras that are potentially facing the street where we're at?
Perception check.
That's only a 6.
You do not see
I'm
any.
rolling like dog shit today. Cool. Yeah, cool. Then I just focus on the conversation between Salem and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. Duke, and when we were in Magi-Knight form, the cameras couldn't pick us up. But when we're in normal form, can we hide from the cameras? Or
I believe we still aren't detected. Wait, are you asking in-game or out?
No,
Yeah.
I'm asking Matt.
Okay, you're asking above table. The answer to your question is actually, yeah. Cameras just don't seem to like you all very much. It's just a little bit blurry. Their faces are always indistinct. Clothes are kind of indistinct as well. It's not really noticeable unless someone's actively looking for it. It's one of those things the human eye is naturally drawn away from your presence on camera. So it, like the Wanderer has explained all this to you before.
Yeah.
That for the most part, unless someone's actively looking for you in your street clothes, they're not going to see you. It's going to just be blurry and distinct, and the eye moves past it, so you're not noticed.
I just remember Kat destroying a camera and then being told, no, you don't have to worry about it. So I just went to verify.
Yep, and it still holds true.
Okay.
So in response to, was it Salem's question? I forgot who asked it now. That's Salem's question. I'll just pull out the keys like this and then just put them back in my pocket.
Melody, you're brilliant. I could kiss you. Oh, that's fantastic. You guys, okay. I was confused and concerned and a little, I don't know, but now fantastic. We can work with this, but what I got to get back in there. So do you guys want to maybe do more walk around, see kind of other entrances we can use?
We'll look around.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to leave Aisha in there too long. Good job. Oh my god, how did we do that? I'm completely dumbfounded how that actually worked.
James would be so proud right now.
I'm going to mention to Kat and Melody about the door that's around the side of the building next to I think it was a parking structure that's next door, where Salem and I were looking at, and say we should try these keys. Like, hey, there's a door on the side of the building. We should try these keys to see if they fit that door. So that, when the business closes, we have an in. We have a way to sneak in.
My only concern with that is if somebody's on the other side of the door and they hear somebody unlocking it. I don't know if I want to draw attention. Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah, we can try it later. I just want to make sure I know there's definitely another door. There's probably more. Maybe these keys unlock those doors. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We can scope out and see if there is any other doors besides that one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sounds like Salem is heading back inside to the building while the three of you start making just a wide walk around it. Like Damian said, right next to the building on the right-hand side, there is a parking garage. It's one of those 3-storied things. It's made out of concrete. Cars park there. There's a side stairwell that goes up into it. And on the other side, there's an alleyway between it and Indolence Games. Halfway down Anyway, down that alleyway, about halfway down, there is a concrete stairs that kind of go up about 4 steps, and there is a security door right next to it. There's a little window right on there. There's a light that's directly above it, and there is a secure door there, a secure lock. Now, around back, that's where the trash cans are, the big dumpsters. And yes, I've been tongue-tied today. I ate spicy food, and now I'm talking weird. You should be used to be talking weird by now. Anyway, and the back, like I said, there's the dumpsters, and then there is a loading entrance. There's one of those big garage doors with a little ramp up. Like a short 1-foot ramp of concrete, and then big garage door. Does not have a window on it. Also has a security lock on it. Those are the only other 2 entrances to the building. You make a full wide circuit around. Oh, and I guess there is a fire escape also going up. That's on the same side as the that's on the back area.
Can I see doors, like periodic doors on the fire escape, or is it like fire escape where it's just windows and you like break out the window and get on the fire escape that way?
Looking up, it is getting kind of dark, but there is some light there. Give me a perception check. It's not a hard VC.
16.
16, pretty good. Yeah, it's doors. Basically, every floor there is another door. You count up. There's about 6 floors. Any other questions?
Is the whole building 6 stories?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a huge building, but I've described it before as a skyscraper. So a skyscraper is more than 6 floors, isn't it?
Brutalist architecture.
How big are skyscrapers? Like 20 floors minimum? I don't know.
Maybe they have really, really high ceilings on every floor.
Yeah. No, we'll say it's 20 floors up. How about that?
150 meters.
Cool.
According to this, it's over 40 floors.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like that's way
gosh.
too big for this building. Let's go with 20 floors. So it's not a skyscraper. That just seems huge for a game.
Especially
developer.
considering how Loropa feels very much like a city in the middle of nowhere, kind of. Like, not quite in the middle of nowhere, but like with all the farmland and the green surrounding.
Yeah, I'd say it's like smaller than Portland, but still in like a small city.
It's a skyscraper
Like Salem size or something, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not New York.
No, it's not New York. So it is we'll go with what I originally said. 6-floor building. All made out of glass. Still pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Anyway, I digress. While that's going on, while the three of them are making their route around the building and kind of scoping it out and making a plan, Salem, you've stepped back into the foyer, and about the same time, you can see Aisha and the lady behind the counter just chit-chatting a little bit, not really talking about much. But by the time you make it to the counter to rejoin her, the door behind where the counter is, I've described before, it's an L-shaped counter, and then offset to the left, there's another door besides the one that was on the right side of the room. This door opens, and there you see a woman of middling age, dark black hair with just a couple speckles of gray in it. She's wearing spectacles. She has very, very dark eyes. She's wearing a power suit. Her nails are manicured, and she's looking sharp and very businesslike as she steps into the room. Even though the floor is carpeted, somehow still her heels clack as she walks into this room. And she looks between the two of you and the receptionist, and she says, "Well, now, I'm told that the two of you are looking for sponsorship for some sort of academy festival. Is that right?"
Yes, that's correct. I believe a lot of our oh my gosh, not our students, oh my gosh. I believe some of our friends from the academy actually are currently working on the beta. We thought that this could be a great opportunity with the new game coming out to kind of help spread the word as well for, everyone.
I've heard about your festival on the news. We don't really do that sort of thing, sponsoring and the like. Our sponsors are more... be more paid for advertising, like, in magazines, on TV, on that sort of thing. Such a small-scale operation, I don't know if the bigwigs upstairs would really go for that.
I mean, I do appreciate your candidness, but I believe one of our sponsors is Gidim Development, and they're pretty up there as well, so I mean... I think with people like them, it's going to be a much bigger event than just your average school festival.
Make for me a persuasion check.
Ugh, damn it. 11.
I will remind you, you do have the random Rhapsody coin.
You know what? I'm going to use it because I feel confident. I'm proud of myself and I want to see it succeed.
Okay, there you go. There's that coin. Go ahead and re-roll.
15.
It's better.
15. Better. The woman raises an arched eyebrow, steps forward towards you, and holds her hand out. Let's see this literature that you have.
And I will hand her the flyer.
You hand her the flyer, and she opens it up and begins scanning through it. Are the two of you doing anything during this time?
I would like to add on a little persuasion, hopefully. On top of that, we have a robust programming program. In fact, I think one of the earliest schools to adapt that and teach it to your students, which could translate to the potential recruitment of some interns on their last year of high school looking for some real job experience.
Yeah, go ahead and add on a persuasion as well.
And I think while Aisha is talking, I would like to look this woman a little bit more, see if she has a name tag,
Really?
a little bit more intel or information about her.
I would like to use my student ability.
I thought you used your
I
inspiration last session.
No, I used harmlessly flirtatious.
Oh, that doesn't cost inspiration?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a X per once per sleep phase.
That's right. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and what's your student ability?
My student ability is the charisma one. I cannot find its name right now, but on a charisma check, I can, after the roll's done, turn the D20 result into a 20.
Okay, so what would that make it total?
The total would become 26.
26. With your 26, adding into this, I will say that Salem, as I described, she's in a power suit, short skirt, long jacket, that sort of thing. You don't really see a name tag on there, but you would remember that previously the receptionist said her name was Mrs. Lowry.
Yeah. What I was kind of looking for was to see if she had any of those, like, the cards for key entry type stuff readily on her, just to kind of give more insight as to what might be in the building if we get inside.
Okay, I got where you're going for. That would be a perception check.
Gotcha. $18.
18. So I think what you would see is that in the little pocket on her business suit, instead of like a pocket square, there seems to be a plastic disc, a plastic like rectangle shape, kind of half sticking out, with one of those little magnetic strips on there. There's definitely a key card in her pocket, kind of like half sticking out right there, so she can easily grab it and use it if necessary. You also notice that she has a ring on her thumb. It is made out of gold. It has a blue gem, kind of like a big old sapphire? Yeah, sapphire. Big old sapphire on it as well, and it's kind of on her thumb finger. That's the only ring that she has. She has on in a necklace, silver, just a simple chain with like a cross on it, and she has big old hoop earrings as well. You would note all of those things with your 18. Aisha, as you say that to her, she's kind of looking through all of this, and she says, yes, that's a very interesting point. I suppose we do have students from all of the schools here beta testing right now, so a little local recognition might not be a terrible thing. I suppose what I could do is take this upstairs to my superiors and pass along the information. If they are interested in pursuing this kind of sponsorship, I'm sure they will be in contact with your school.
That sounds lovely.
She nods to herself and closes the manila envelopes. I can take this, I assume.
Of course.
Very well. We will give it all due consideration. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for your time. And also thank the secretary as I turned to leave before we screw this up. It went too smoothly.
Yeah, they both smile at you. Go ahead.
You have a bow and head out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The two of you beat a hasty retreat as you see the manager say, "Thank you, Tracy. Why don't you get back to your work?" And she turns and makes her way back towards that back door. The door beeps once again as you open it, and the two of you make your way out onto the street, probably about the same time Damian and Melody and Katrina are making their way back around the building. So you'd spot them coming out while the two of you, or the three of you, are down at the end of the block.
Mm-hmm. That's more stressful than some of the combats we've been in. That woman is terrifying.
How'd it go?
I mean, we didn't get initially caught, and I think kudos to our key thief. My goodness, Melody, take a bow. Oh.
I do take a bow.
Is it one of those that like you curtsy spreading your mini skirt, or if it's more like a formal?
No, I'll do like the whole hand thing and then bow.
Love it.
Yeah, I think I don't know what else we can do, but I feel pretty good about this. How are you, Elf? How's everyone feeling? Are we good here, or should we leave? What's up?
I think we should get ready for patrol.
Yeah, I'm gonna suggest. I think Damian looks at everyone and goes, "Y'all ever done a stakeout? Did you watch the movie Stakeout? Ever since it came out, Go ahead.
Haven't we done a stakeout at the Loropa High soccer field?
Y'all tried. I think Sam's like,
We did many stakeouts.
I was to say, my mom and I used to do stakeouts all the time, so.
I'm sorry. What?
What?
What did your mom stake out?
What? Is your mom like a PI?
Was
Like
she-
what?
Or was she like checking if her ex or her husbands were cheating on her or something?
Yeah, that's my guess.
That's a tale for another time. I don't know if I have that. So, I'm gonna walk away.
Consider Damian's interest peaked.
Y'all
Yeah,
just
I think-
watch Salem walking down the street away from you all, and you all just have to hurry to catch up again.
Yeah, Salem, what do you mean? Wait, no, what do you
We
mean?
need the story.
Anyway, I'm good with the stakeout if that's what you want to do tonight.
What's the plan? What stake out what here?
Yeah, I thought it would be beneficial if we like essentially hung out in the parking garage as stealthily as possible. Maybe, you know, in like some of us in my family car, some of us at different levels, and wait until Indolence Games lights start going out, and then access it. Like, you know, go in and even if we don't do our full patrol phase patrolling, you know, we can figure out what's going on at Indolence Games with the keys, like get in through one of the doors on the outside.
How many keys are on the keychain?
I think like a dozen or so.
I wonder if
Are
they
any of
open
them? Sorry.
I said, I wonder if they open inside doors or just exterior doors, or
Are any of them like a key fob that you would like badge, like beep type thing?
No.
Okay. I mean, it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
One of them might even open the front door.
maybe. I mean, it was the security guard's keys. Wonder if she's noticed they're missing yet. She might notice whenever they go to lock up.
Well, I mean, it's shame on her for not paying attention. She's not very good at her job, is she?
Let's go get some McDonald's.
Yeah, I think we should come back after most people have left, and then we can stake out just to make sure they're all gone, because I don't want to have the chance of being seen too
Sure.
early.
Well, and it also sounds like the students and other beta testers arrive in the evening time, or have been. So maybe we can keep an eye out for them, see what may or may not be happening.
Are they
Should we
there
just wanna
already?
split up?
No, I mean, we don't have to.
I think we
Maybe
should,
they know.
as a group, go get some food and then eat
Agreed.
and then come back.
We should change, though. I'm
Yeah,
tired
what's our
of being in
time?
the uniform.
What's our timeline look like? Where what are our options? I guess now is my question.
Well, we're at the end of your investigation phase, so it's getting to be around 9-10 o'clock. I feel like you didn't spend your full investigation here, but we can kind of move on past that. So about 9
Yeah.
o'clock, 9 to 10. So
Yeah,
if
I
you want
think-
to go ahead.
I think Damian would want to keep an eye out and you know, stick around to see kind of who exits, like make a note of who's leaving. Try to hide out in the parking garage in a less trafficked area. Probably just in the car, and like maybe like put the seat back in case the minute he like sees someone. Whatever roles that would require, and then as patrol phase starts, try to like actually access the building. That's my vote. That's what I'm feeling compelled to do.
At least change your clothes first.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we had enough time, since that I assume did not take till 9 or 10 o'clock at night, we had enough time to run to our respective homes and change into regular clothes.
Yeah, if you want to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if you want to take an hour to go run to the around, change, come back, chances are the place will just start to be shut down as you get back. So you could get into position, watch exiting. Like you assume most businesses have pretty standard hours.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
you can absolutely go change and come back.
Perfect. I'm going to channel my inner James Ronan and wear the blackest, gothiest, edgiest thing I can.
I don't think Damian got that memo. I think he just changed into whatever clothes he had in his backpack at the time.
That's just how I always dress, so I'm wearing black too.
Cat probably changed into black, if whatever dark clothes, just because we're sneaking around at night.
Oversized black hoodie and sweatpants.
I love that everyone's in black, but
Damian, who's just in like soccer shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, probably.
When we meet back up, I'm gonna take my eyeliner and just smear it underneath Damian's eyes and go, "You two."
Okay. Thanks, I think.
Why not? So you all meet up again. Damian probably stayed here the whole time while everyone else was running around. A few people have left the building since then, but not a lot. So just tell me a little bit how you're positioning yourselves. You said you wanted to hide out in the parking lot. Damian, you said you kind of wanted to just park your car there and surreptitiously just hang out in there, it sounded like.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I heard you say parking garage, like across the. Yeah. So like, definitely with the car facing Indolence Games, but maybe on a floor where there aren't too many cars, so that I can minimize the amount of people that will potentially see a dude just hanging out in his car.
Probably the third floor would be the I'd say the third floor would probably be the most empty. That's the top floor. Nobody wants to have their car out in the sun. So you only see like maybe 2 or 3 other cars up there. You go and park your car right where facing Indolence Games on that eastern side of the building. You can make just a stealth check.
Great.
This is just you hiding out in your car.
That's an 11.
Cool.
Middle of the road all day.
You're sitting there in your car. Eventually, the rest of the team messages that they are back. So, what are the rest of you doing? Are you all positioning yourselves separately and just going to scope out for a while? Are you all going to stay together? What's the plan?
It's not a bad idea if we want to at least break off into a couple different groups. I think if Melody's interested, it's not uncommon, and this is off the like John now speaking, because it's the 90s. This was before like people got really like up in arms about it, to see like high schooler rollerblading around like doing tricks. Well, at least I remember doing that in high school and elementary school. So like,
but at 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I did. I don't know what y'all did in high school.
I mean, I actually was kind of thinking something similar, and since Melody's a goth girl, I think it wouldn't be that weird that she's out late at night.
I mean, like, unironically, that's what I did. In high school, I was out till 2 a.m. at the skate park most nights, so...
Okay. Hey, I dig it. You're just rollerblading around the block over and over again to kind of keep watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I dig it.
Bored teenagers. What else is there to do at 10 o'clock at night?
Okay.
Sleep.
What about everybody else?
I'm gonna use my height to my advantage and kind of just look over the edge of one of the concrete wall things on a floor down or something.
Okay, so you're on the second floor. You're just kind of loitering, hanging out, leaning over the concrete wall.
Yeah.
Hearing that people are back, I think I'd go join Aisha and kick it with her.
Okay. Salem, Cat.
I'm chilling with Melody because I want to be that nonchalant goth kid. I'm fully embracing it. That's just leading, watching the other goth kids skating. Just cool, awesome.
Does the parking garage look at the front door?
No. The front door is facing the street. The parking garage is on the right side of it.
Okay. Is there any place to hide or sit or anything around the front of the building? Like a park or something, or is it just other buildings?
It's mostly just other buildings. You're in the downtown area right now. So I'm sure there's some some benches next to next to a bus stop, things like that you could sit at.
Okay. Oh, and she'll sit at a bench at a bus stop. I don't know if the buses are still running or they're finished for the night. Maybe read a book or something under a street light.
Sure.
You're so good at reconnaissance.
You're across.
Staking out.
Let's say you're across the street from Indolence Games. You're sitting at the bus stop there, just sitting there reading. You would know that buses are have ended for the night, but yeah, you can still just sit there and pretend.
Maybe she's playing stupid and doesn't realize. Oh no, I thought they were still running. I'm just waiting for the last bus. I didn't realize I missed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
If anyone asks.
Okay. So I would like all of you to make me 2 rolls. The first one's obviously a perception check. The second one, well, it depends on what you're wanting to do. You can either roll a stealth check or you can roll a deception check. Those of you who are trying to be nonchalant, I think it would more be the deception check. But those of you who are just trying to blend into the background, like Kat, if you wanted to roll a stealth check, you could.
Perception and stealth.
Yeah, either stealth or deception.
Yeah, rough rolls for me today, man. Just middle of the road.
Too busy doing tricks to pay attention, apparently.
I'm emulating what I saw on TV, which is not how actual teenagers act.
My bad rolls from last week are continuing.
Indeed they are.
Stealth is one of my highest scores.
Okay, so Kat, you're pretending to read a book. Your perception was a 12. Your stealth was a 9. So as you sit down and start reading your book, you actually get into reading the book and forget to watch the buildings so much. The light above you turns on because of the darkness. You're right there in the blazing light reading this book. Melody, you rolled a 23 deception, but you rolled...
Sorry, my cat made me roll a second time. It was
18.
an 18.
Yeah, 18 perception. I see that now. And a 6 perception.
Deception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're definitely getting into the role, but not able to pay attention at all. Dang, Damian with 13 perception. Salem, you looks like you got a 24 perception, but an 8 deception.
I'm too caught up in this now. Like, I have tunnel visioned. I came in, like, pretending, and now I'm just, like, blatantly staring at this building. Like, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. You're just leaning against the wall as Melody rides back and forth. You're just standing there staring at that front door. Aisha, with your 10 stealth, you're leaning so far over the barrier that like your head's out, and Salem can actually see you from where he's standing as well, just dangling over there.
I forgot I was short.
You rolled a 16 on that perception check, so you are definitely watchful. Salem and Aisha, you watch for a little bit, and for the most part, you've seen a handful of people leaving the building, going onto the into the parking garage and getting in their cars and driving away. They definitely give you a weird look as they walk by. Same thing for you, Damian. You and Aisha just dangling over there definitely get some weird looks as people go to their cars. They don't say anything to you. They just stare at you, and they stop, and as they open the door to get in their car, they're just giving you these really hard stares. Then you see them getting into their cars and driving away, and they're just watching you the whole time suspiciously, like, what are these kids doing here? Melody, you're not seeing anything. You're just far too invested in rollerblading at this point.
Showing off to somebody who's not even watching me.
Yeah, you're pretending that James Ronan is watching somewhere in the distance and is using binoculars, and you're trying to impress him or something. Anyway, here's one thing that's interesting, Aisha and Salem. At about 11 o'clock at night, you clock by your watch. The receptionist leaves the building. As she's passing you, she doesn't look at you at all, Salem. She walks past you and hurries down the street. But you notice that her eyes are teary. Her cheeks are kind of tear-stained a little bit. She's looking very frustrated. She kind of has a little bit red in the face, and her mouth is firmly set. And she just stomps her way down the sidewalk past you. Like I said, she does not notice you at all.
Mm-hmm.
Aisha, you would have seen that as well, dangling from your position, but you wouldn't see the tears, you just see her leaving. After about another 30 or so minutes, you see a few more people begin to leave. Somebody you don't recognize exits the front doors and locks them, and then walks the opposite direction. That would be west, away from you all. About midnight, you hear the door on the side building opening up, and 3 other people, all men, exit the building, turn, make sure the door is closed, rattle it a couple times, and then exit, walk out the alleyway, past you, gives you a dark stare as they're all walking by you. Salem, get into the parking garage, walk up to to a car on the first floor. One of them stops, walks around again, while the other 2 kind of stand there by a dark sedan. You can kind of see it from where you're standing. The third man that stopped at the car turns around, like I said, and starts walking back towards you. He says, "Hey, you! What are you doing?"
Watching my friend rollerblade. What are you doing?
Yeah, I see that. Don't you think it's a little late to be out at night doing that?
It's a free country.
It the fuck is not. Get the fuck off our property.
I don't know. You own the street. I'm fully leaning into the bad kid.
Yeah, absolutely. You're leaning into the bad kid. Give me a deception check.
Oh my god, that's my thing. Why? That's
Wow.
fine.
Yeah, he's actually walking up directly, boldly towards you. There's barely a foot between the two of you, and he says, "Listen, kid, I don't know what the hell you think you're doing here, but if you don't get out of here in the next 30 seconds, I'm calling the cops, both of you."
Fine. Have it your way. If that is what you wish, whatever. We're done anyways. This place got boring.
Did I hear that whole conversation?
Yeah, you're rollerblading back and forth. You would, because he's yelled.
Okay.
He's kind of yelling this. You definitely would have heard it.
Okay. I guess I'll just say okay, and some kind of insult that I can't come up with at the moment, and then and then rollerblade away.
I'm following. Like, bye.
This guy watches the two of you walk away. Looks, Aisha, Damian, you've seen this as well. You're both on the second floor. The guy kind of watches the two of them for a minute. You kind of lose sight of the two of them. You hear down below one of the other guys yell, "What are they doing?" The guy looks back and calls out, "Fucking kids loitering. Hey, what the hell are you two doing up there?" He points at you now, Aisha.
Damian. Los. Do I have permission to stage kiss your character?
%. Yeah, 100%. Sorry, I'm thumbs upping the camera, but yeah, 100%.
Cool. Instead of responding, I'm just going to jump into Damian's lap, do the two fingers over the lips thing, and press into it really hard.
Give me a deception check with advantage. He can see you, but only kind of. So give me that deception check with advantage.
Whoa, that's much better. 16.
16. The man is going to shake his head and say, "Fucking kids," and go walking back into the parking garage. You hear the guy yell out, "There's a couple kids fucking on the second floor. Should we deal with it?" "No, let them be. The bar's gonna close soon. We need to get there and grab one." "Fine, whatever. We can go look to see if they left anything behind tomorrow." And the three of them go and get in the car and drive away.
I think Aisha's 16 deception. Yeah, I think Aisha's 16 deception works on Damian a little bit, and he's like, "Look, Aisha, you're great. I just, excuse me, sorry. I don't see you that way. I hope, you know what
stage kiss is? Have you not taken a single drama class in your 4 years at whatever our school's called?"
No,
Contrast?
No, absolutely no. I'm on the soccer team. I'm not a theater. What are you talking? What's a stage? Oh, is that why your thumbs were on my mouth?
Yes.
Sorry, I thought. Oh, look. Okay, I'm sorry.
You thought it was a weird kink.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Anyway, and then I think Damian's gonna use the impulse to look at his soul crystal as a way out. Also look at the soul crystal, but be like, yeah, and changes.
As she walks away, she's gonna hit you upside the head.
Nice.
Okay.
My eyes are all watery.
I'm pretty sure we're both interested in different Magi-Knights.
Yeah, totally. Sorry.
I wish Melody could have seen it.
That would have been funny. Well, anyway, Kat.
Oh God. It's still in her book.
How's that book doing?
She actually has fallen asleep.
I forget what Cat rolled for perception. It wasn't very good.
Yeah, it was not.
9, 12.
12, yeah. So, like, you probably would have heard a little bit of yelling, but not much. It probably would have been kind of echoey, and your book's far more interesting.
No, boss, you okay?
Salem and Melody, you're kind of going down the road as well.
Mhm.
Just what are you doing?
I think the intent is this is a city, so like I'm not proud of done this before. You go, you turn a corner, you go into an alleyway, you wait 5 minutes, and then you go back to where you were.
Yeah.
I feel like we could use the communicators to coordinate that a bit, tell you when the car left.
Yeah, actually, I think I would have said that not knowing what you two were up to, being like, hey, let us know when it's clear for us to come back, because we had to book it to not get in trouble.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch for the car.
Thank you.
Car?
I got
What car?
a little too close to the sun.
Son?
Don't. Okay.
The first time Kat looks up.
It's 6:30 a.m. somehow.
I should probably put this book away.
So are you all returning?
Yeah. Once it's clear and we get the okay from the others, I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna tell, but I think with Melody's permission, yeah, we would head back.
Okay. Once the coast is clear, you do get the message to return. The car has gone. And in the intervening, 15 minutes it takes for you to make your way back, nobody else has left the building.
So we did not get eyes on Miss Lowry leaving yet, the manager?
You have not.
Okay.
Is there still lights on in the building?
Difficult to
Like,
tell. When you walk past the double doors and glance inside, because those are the only clear windows in the place, you do see that the front foyer, the main light has been turned off. There's one of those little soft security lights that's vaguely sort of illuminate the place, but there's nobody behind the counter. Both the doors are closed and you can barely see inside.
Do I notice anything in the soul crystal that I'm staring intently into so I don't have to make eye contact with Aisha?
Misses is a check.
Okay. That's a 12.
Nothing.
It's better than the 11 you keep getting.
Yeah, I'm going to note to everyone that my soul crystal doesn't seem to be lighting up, but I think it's worth checking this place out, even if it doesn't.
I agree. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they've got something blocking anything from escaping. Because I think it's safe to say something's going on there, so.
I mean, if did students go in? Did students come out? Or do students just stay there playing games 24/7?
It's starting
That's
to
what I'd
sound
like to
more
find
that.
out.
Yeah, nobody that actually got to watch the building ever saw any students coming out, right?
In the time that you've all been watching, which has been a couple hours now, you have not seen anyone your age come out of the building. Everyone that has
Okay.
come out has been adults. The receptionist was probably the youngest you've seen.
Okay.
Should we try to sneak in? Well, use the keys?
It's not sneaking if we're using keys. It's just strategically entering.
No, we should be sneaking. Everyone walk slowly.
and with a light foot.
I always
You got
use
it.
a light foot.
I imagine the five of you are Scooby-Doo sneaking your way up to the building. So here's my question. What door are you going to? Are you going to the front double doors? Are you going to the side security door? Or the back garage door?
My
Or are you
mother's
going to try to climb up
inside.
the fire escape to one of those other doors?
Sometimes
No,
fire
no.
escape doors are locked unless there's a fire.
Mm-hmm.
And
A key probably wouldn't open that. They're usually like one way.
I think the side door's the.
I think the side door as
Gravy.
well. That's where we saw the 3 businessmen leaving, so.
Yeah, let's try that.
Sounds good to me.
Should we
Okay.
try to listen at the door and see if we hear anything before we try to open it?
Always.
Well, you can certainly try. All of you start sneaking your way up to those doors. Let's just give some stealth checks real quick just to see how stealthy you actually are. And then you can make a perception check to listen at the door.
We're Scooby-Doo stealth
Let's go
things.
inside.
What did we do? Are you tripping on me or something?
Nice cat.
I think I see you
Nat
still
20.
really flushed and flustered, and I'm so confused that I'm more focused at, like, what? Why are you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
But, like, what?
Let's just go. Let's just go.
God, okay, God.
He says,
Hey,
let's
what-
just go a little too loud.
Dave, what's up
I don't
with
know how
you? Knock
these
it off.
group stealth checks work in this system. But yeah, whoops.
Holy crap, cat, though, Jesus.
Nat 20. Loving the Nat 20.
Oh, it's not a 20?
Nah, sorry, it should say nat 20.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 2 for stealth last time. This time I rolled a 20.
Oh.
I have a plus
Yeah,
7.
these the Nat 20s don't light up like the standard
Gotcha.
D&D character sheet.
No, that's something we're going to get
Which is
put
fine.
in later.
It's fine.
It requires custom code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally. Totes on toast.
But anyway, other than the fact that Damian and Salem are kind of low-key bickering back and forth, what? God, and, like, the rest of you are actually being pretty quiet as you make your way up to that door. Whoever's listening at it, give me a perception check.
Just don't want to open it if somebody's about to walk out.
I
Who
think
has the
Yeah.
best perception besides
I think-
Salem and Damian? I have a 4.
5.
Okay, you should listen, Cat. Nice.
21.
21, nice. You glance into that little window. It's completely dark in there. You put your ear to it and listen quietly. You can still hear Salem and Damian whispering to each other. But fortunately, apart from them, you're fairly certain there's nobody on the other side. It is pretty quiet.
Melody?
All right, I take out the keys from my secret compartment and unlock the door.
Yep, you have to try a few keys before you get the right one. It's one of those bolt and lock in the handle types, so you test around with a few of them before you get the bolt, but you are satisfied with a click. Same thing with the handle. It takes you a few tries, but you narrow it down and eventually it does unlock as well.
I also want to take note of which 2 keys I used so I can remember.
Okay, you can absolutely do that. You open the door to find, it's, the room itself is kind of big. It is filled with a lot of, shelves. A lot of shelves. You seem to be walking into a storage area. There's a very clear aisle down the middle. That's a walkway that leads to that door. On either side of it, there are rows upon rows of shelves filled with boxes. You can see that there are some fire lights, the safety lights that are in the distance, illuminating a couple other exits. since this is basically just a big wide room, so you can see past the shelves pretty easily. There are 2 doors, one to the far west and one to the south. You can kind of see that walkway tees off and then continues on, and at the far end you can see an illuminated door. That's about it.
Are there labels on the boxes?
If you're gonna go up and check it out,
See what kind of stuff is in this room?
You can go start looking at the boxes and check it out. Give me an investigation check.
What do you mean by illuminated? Like there's light coming from it?
Yeah, so imagine in like a building, all entrances have to be slightly illuminated. There's like, the thing that says exit, and there's a couple dim lights on there that illuminate the doors. It's meant so that, like, if you're caught in any type of disaster, you can clearly see where the exits are.
Okay, so it's lit from the outside. I was thinking you meant like light was coming from under the door, so that's good to know. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's more. There's a sign above the door that has light that dimly illuminates the door, so you know where it is.
Yes.
Okay, good.
A bulb above the door.
Yeah. So anyway, investigation checks. Kat, you got a 15. Salem, you got a 24. The boxes are not labeled. Big cardboard things, probably about 2 by 2, some of them 3 by 3. Some of them are completely taped up. Others have been more like folded in on themselves. You pick up one and you open it up and you find that there's clothes in there.
Kind of clothes.
Shirts. A bunch of shirts. All of them are the same color. They're navy blue. You pull one out and you look at it, and it has the Indolence Game logo on it.
Merch closet. Nice.
Can't hear you,
You all
Salem.
ready to keep checking out?
Can't hear you, Salem.
Salem, you're muted. Or disconnected or something. There we are.
Anyone want merch?
There we go. Yeah, that's what I think Salem is like whispering. Does anybody want a free shirt? I got an XL and a extra small here. No? Okay. All right.
The yuck, not my style.
I think Damian's ready to go down the hall and start trying doors.
Yeah.
Would it be useful to like blend it more? Seem like if we do get caught, like we have some level of plausible deniability.
As long as everybody else is wearing them, maybe we could just take them just in case, so we can see what other people are wearing. Because otherwise, wouldn't it make us look weird if we're the only ones wearing them?
Good point.
I don't know.
I didn't see anyone else except for the.
I like it. I think it's a great idea. I think Damian absolutely grabs one and puts one on when he hears that. Never having been part of a beta before, we can just be like, yeah, we're part of the beta.
We're lost.
Because these are shirts from a game company, there's a 9 out of 10 chance that they are like black and white. So his stealth abilities have increased massively because he's now finally wearing some fucking black.
I described him as dark navy, but still close enough.
Yeah, navy blue. Same clothes. Yeah, same difference.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. If you look through some more of the boxes, like there's some with ball caps, some with lanyards. You find boxes that have pens and stuff like that. It's definitely a storage closet for the company, or a storage area.
I have a lot of stuff to give out at the school festival.
I mean,
So
absolutely.
much stuff.
But I do like the idea. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna put a shirt on as well because it needs some form of deniability.
We got them, the fair and square.
Okay.
I mean, other people might be in business suits, but I mean, we don't really fit in as we are.
Well, and I mean, the shirts were just lying there.
Yeah.
They just
Begging us to take them.
Exactly. Let's pick a door and start exploring.
Yeah, I think I'll split up and try a door.
Are both
Okay.
doors lit up?
Yeah, like I said, both doors are lit up. You have to walk down a hallway between these the rows of shelves, and then to the left, on the what would be your south, there is a door, and then all the way to the west, at the far end of the warehouse, there is another door. So 2 doors.
No map of this place.
I'm going to take a shirt with me because I like the idea too, but I don't want to put it on yet unless it becomes necessary.
It'll ruin her style.
I think
Yes.
I want to pick the door to the west, and I want to listen in to see if I can hear anything.
Okay,
I'll go the other direction and do the same.
absolutely. Go ahead, give me perception checks, both of you.
Jesus Christ. 12.
Wow.
Damian, the door to the south, you do not hear anything in. Salem, to the west, you go over to that door. It's a simple office door. There's no window or anything like that, single knob. But you put your ear to it, and you can hear the echo of talking. They're saying something about bringing in another load. One guy says, you gotta love the overtime. The next guy kind of is laughing and says, yeah, and this also allows us to get our drink on as we're working. Then you hear kind of a clink, and then like kind of shuffling around.
I'm going to try the handle on my door. See
Someone should call OSHA.
You check out the door. The door handle is not locked.
I'm going to open it.
You open it up and you take a peek down and you see a hallway, a dimly lit hallway. There is a door directly in front of you, about 30 feet away, and then about 10 feet away and 15 feet away, there are 2 more doors on either side of the hallway.
Are there any windows? Sometimes offices have like windows on the doors or windows on the side, on the walls.
These do not.
Okay,
There are
I'm
numbers on the doors.
Ooh, I'm gonna wave everyone to come this way, and whisper. There's more doors.
Okay. I'll move that way.
Sure. There's people on the other side, so that's... If we're trying to avoid them, let's go that way.
Sounds good.
Okay. You make your way down to the door, open it up, and like I said, 3 doors. Which ones are you checking?
I'll just go to the closest one and put my ear up to it, see if I hear anything.
Okay, perception check.
Oh my god. Hey.
You do not hear anything.
I'll try the handle.
It is locked.
One's locked.
Does anybody want to try the other 2?
Yeah, let's try the others before we go unlocking anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can check one of them.
Okay, this was the door to your right, so you're going to go check the one on the left, opposite side. It is also locked. If you want to make a perception check, go for it.
22. That's not a crit, though.
You're hearing like, how's the best way to this? It's kind of a very gentle whirling sound, like just that low, almost what's
Like a computer tower running?
possibly. Yeah, just that white noise sound that a computer makes. It's kind of like that.
Okay. Let's check the other room first, and then I think I want to try the door I'm at.
I'll listen out the
The
other door.
The illuminated door at the end of the hallway?
Yeah, there is a
Yeah,
third
weren't there
door.
3?
Yeah, there are 3 doors.
Yeah.
One more about 30 feet down the hallway. There's another door. This is another one that is illuminated with an exit sign.
Oh, so it's an exit.
Or leading to an exit, but
Oh,
it may not
yeah.
be the actual exit itself.
That's
Mhm.
Should
true.
it be leading to this exit that we came in?
I'm going to whisper to Melody, try the handle.
Well, Matt said it was locked, right?
No, that one you haven't tried yet. The
Oh,
one
okay.
on either side is locked,
Mhm.
but the one that one actually is not. And if you open it up and peek through, you would see another hallway, continuing to go south.
The illuminated one or the one
Yeah,
with
the
the
illuminated.
whirring on the other side? Oh, I said let's try the handle of the one with the whirring inside. Did we
Oh,
try
yeah.
that handle?
Yes,
locked.
it's locked.
That one is also locked. Got it. I see.
I'm actually going to try to unlock my door just to see what's inside.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Takes you a couple minutes. You've got the set of keys. You're trying each one. You finally find it. Open up the door, and you see that it is a machine room. There's a lot of those really tall computers. You know, like the God, what are they called?
Server stacks?
Server banks?
Yes, server banks. Thank you.
Is there a console? Like a when I say console, I mean like a computer and keyboard that I can like interface with?
Yes, there is. I do believe they did have those still in the 90s. I don't think we're at the point where everything's USB connected just yet. So I'm going to say that yes, there is a monitor with a keyboard towards the back wall.
I'm going to go to it and try to boot it up.
It is
and
on.
access it.
You can see that there is a cursor blinking just at the top left.
Can I make a check to see if I know basic MS-DOS?
You can make a STEM check to try to interface with this computer.
Okay, come on, baby. That is a
Nice.
25. That is a
Is
natural
that a crit?
18 on the die. No, it's an 18 on the die,
wow.
but it is a 25.
I was
It's not
gonna
a
say,
crit,
did
but it is a good
Aisha-
roll. So, here's the deal, Damian. You sit down, you start tapping away at the keyboard a little bit. You have to try to get you in, it's a password protected. You have to sit there and start fiddling with it a little bit. It takes you a little time to get to like the root of the computer. You're able to select some things, but not everything. Some things are just password protected. This seems to be the server room of this floor. Most of the information that you're able to dig through has to do with I'm blanking on this real quick. It's more like business documents and things like that. You're able to look through and open files and see documents on different stuff like HR things, business stuff, that sort of thing. With your 25, because you rolled so damn high, you do find a file about beta testers.
Yeah, I'll open it up and take a look at it.
Okay, you're kind of doing some back work with this. Give me another STEM check.
Okay. 24.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
There's my rolls. This is what this is what I'm here for. I'm a nerd, dude. I'm a sports
Yeah.
nerd.
Damian
So much
is
free
a
talk.
low-key nerd. They're getting into the list of beta testers. There's a lot of them. There's about 50 in total. You can see half a dozen Coltras student names, or at least some of the people from the computer club you've recognized, you've all discussed before. There's a few other names on there as well that you think you recognize from school. Looks like there are some spaces at the bottom of names that are intended to be added.
Do I see our names on there, Salem and mine?
You do not.
Okay, I'm gonna try to copy down as many names as I possibly can, unless there's like a printer nearby that I can print to, or
No printer
There's not.
in this room, no. You can take out your notebook and start writing. While this has been going on, though, what is everybody else doing? Are you just kind of hanging out watching, or are you doing anything else? Because this is taking... This right now, just getting into this file, has taken Damian about 10-15 minutes.
I want to, while he's writing down the names, I'm going to walk over and type in Damian's name and Salem's name as upcoming people they're adding.
What are you doing?
Huh? What would you say, Matt?
Nothing. I was just like, oh, nice.
Oh, okay. I said I'm adding you to the list so you can become beta testers.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay.
Good idea.
I think Damian's a little scared after having had the experience at the restaurant. You're seeing some like residual anxiety where he's like, wait, no, I don't know that I actually want to play. I think I just wanted access to this place to find out what's happening to the kids. Like are the like, and then he communicates to everyone. Like my plan, I want to cross-reference these names, find out where they go to school, and see if they're missing too.
Yeah, but
like-
more people on the inside is more people on the inside if we don't.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I say, you can do it. You can do it.
I'm gonna go and whisper, hey, it's totally fine. Don't worry about this. I got your back. We'll be good. I'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. Just keep focusing on what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
So Melody's coming over and doing that. Is anybody doing anything else during that 15-minute period?
I would like to at least periodically make more perception checks to just ensure that nobody is coming, and if somebody is, quickly lock the door so we're all in the room.
I imagine you're all been in this room the whole time, but you
Okay,
can,
good.
yeah. Give me a couple perception checks real quick.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Give me
The
one.
7 was after Melody signed us up, so I wasn't totally focused.
That's fair.
Um,
Is anybody else listening at the door during this time?
Kat probably would since she's not doing much else or just looking around, but
Yeah, give me a couple.
not
As
much to see. Perception. Do I just do one or do I do multiple?
You can do one more.
I'm also going to ask the room if somebody can check their soul crystal, just out of curiosity.
I can check mine.
Good call.
Okay.
Wow.
22.
Damn.
I get plus
Let's
8,
go.
so.
Okay, well,
Jeez.
Did you add in your extra bonus because of the book?
Yes, that's why it's an 8 and not a 7.
Nice.
nice.
So here's the deal. Salem was listening to the door for a little bit, then Melody goes over and adds Damian and Salem's name to the upcoming testers. While Damian is furiously scribbling down every name they can get into a notepad. Once that happens, once Melody goes over and does that, and Salem and Damian are kind of talking about that, Kat goes over to the door, listens in as well. About the end of all of their protesting, you would hear footsteps on the other side of the door. And that's where we're going to pause to take a break.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay,
So we will be
cool.
back in about 10 minutes, folks. And when we return, we're going to find out what our Magi-Knights do to try to not be discovered. Can't wait to see. Stay tuned.
Oh fuck.
Howdy, everybody. We're back. And when we last left off, Katrina heard the sound of footsteps coming down the hall just outside of the server room they're currently hiding in. At the same time, Melody was looking at her soul crystal, and there is a faint glow on the inside. It's not fully bright, but there is a remnant of energy that the crystal is showing. So it is slightly glowing right now. So, with that in mind, Dream Seekers, what are you doing?
If I peek out the door, can I see who's approaching?
Well, the door is closed right now. If you want to open it and try to peek out, that's going to be a stealth check.
Oh, is there not a window?
No, there's no window.
Okay, I thought I was imagining a bird, but okay.
Is there anywhere to hide?
Yeah, I was about to say, is there any convenient places to do a quick hide?
There really are not. This is just a room with computers lining the outside edge, and then in the center there's a single rolling chair, and up against the monitor where you're currently all fiddling with.
We all hide behind the rolling chair.
I was we could quickly book it back to the storage room with all the shelves and see if we can tuck behind some of the boxes.
Can I tell how close the footsteps are?
Well, you just started hearing them. Judging based on, we're going with your between the 15 and the 13. You just heard it at the tail end of that. It sounds like they're walking down the hallway towards you. It seems like they're getting a little bit louder with each step.
They're coming closer, or they might see us if we leave.
I personally think our best bet is to all stand against the wall next to the door, and as soon as they open it, or if they open it, we just rush out.
If they open it.
I'm feeling bold. Let's go with that. I like your plan.
Can't hear you, Damian.
Can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm muted because there's background noise. I think I'm very focused on the computer and the name writing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I think I'm oblivious to the conversations unless somebody gets my attention.
Let's just keep quiet, lock the door, and if they start to open or unlock it, then we plan to bolt. But if we're quiet and we don't make any noise, they shouldn't open this.
And I'll tell this to Damian to get his attention.
Okay. I want you all to make stealth checks.
Do I have to? God damn it.
Damn it.
Oh.
Cool. Great. Love that for me. At least the one at the door is...
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Wow. What happened?
Let's see. Just so everyone can see what all we got here. Melody rolled an 8. Salem rolled a 6. Damian rolled a 3. Aisha rolled a 12. Kat rolled a 24. So you're all kind of whispering to one another, telling everybody to shush, 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 hide, hide, hide. And the footsteps outside the door stop, and you hear a jiggle of the handle. And then you hear the insert of a key.
Oh no.
Shh.
Okay, we all need to move to the wall to book it out as soon as it opens.
The door slowly starts to open, and you can see a beam of light coming from the other side, as though somebody has a flashlight. The door begins to open wider and wider and wider, and you would hear a, "Hey, what the hell are you doing in here?" as the light beams directly at Damian. I need everybody to roll for initiative to see who's reacting first. This does not necessarily mean you're in combat. This is just telling me who reacts first.
I love how now I get the 24.
Now I roll bad.
Okay.
What? Cheater.
That 20.
Wow.
Shit. Cool. Great. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a second. I rolled a nat 22, and my initiative's a 4. That's why I got a 24.
Yep. So, looks like Damian is the first one to react. I'm gonna give everybody in here real quick just so I can see what all everybody got. The security rolled a nat 20 for a 22. Damian, you rolled a nat 20 for a 24.
Yeah. Yep. That's my one of my abilities gives me I can't be surprised, I can't be ambushed. And I can add my ma'am to my initiative.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, Katrina, you rolled an 11. Melody, you rolled an 18. Kat rolled, let's see, Aisha rolled a 16. And Salem rolled a dirty 20. So yeah, Damian, you are the first person to react. You're sitting there in that chair, scribbling furiously on the notepad that's sitting on your lap. You hear that, "Hey, what the hell are you doing in here?" as a beam of light hits your back. What are you doing? What's the first thing you do to react?
Only because I was so furiously scribbling on the notepad. I don't think I fully understood the plan. I think Damian panics a little bit. It says, we're part of the beta group. They were having issues with the game. They asked us to come in and reboot the servers, and I'm going to type reboot into the computer. Hopefully all within the span of 6 seconds. Okay,
so you're saying this as your C prompting reboot?
Reboot.
Okay, so this is going to be a STEM check to see if you're able to enter that in
Please.
quickly enough.
Okay, here we go. That's only a 10.
Oh, that's only a 10.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, you're typing this up, trying to get it to reboot as the guy starts charging in. He grabs your shoulder and spins you around, looking you up and down. Bullshit! And he just kind of grabs you by the shirt and pulls you up. He's grabbing onto you. He's going to make an athletics check. This is going to be a D20 plus 4. That's a 14. What is your student AC?
What is my student AC? Under student, probably?
Yes.
11.
Yeah.
11. Okay, he is able to grab you by the shirt. He pulls you up. He's right in your face. This is a big old burly security guard. He has that flashlight in his hand that's kind of pressed against the side of your neck a little bit, because he's got both fists around your shirt as well. So that was his action and movement. After that, the next person who has the ability to react is Salem.
Seeing Damian get grabbed, Salem's going to go into panic, and I'm going to think back to all the lessons from my mom. And I'm going to kick him in the back of the knees to make him, jostle and fall to the ground so he lets go of Damian.
I like it. I need to change music because this is great. Go ahead and give me a attack roll in your student form.
Okay. 18.
Nice.
18. That's good enough. You come charging up behind him, kicking him in the back of the knee, making his knee buckle forward, and he's still holding on to Damian. He's going to try to maintain that grip as his feet kind of buckle out from under him. That's an 8. That is a failure. The flashlight slips out of his hand and his grip loosens on your shirt, Damian, as he kind of goes down on one knee. His hand kind of has to go down to stop him from like hitting the floor completely. But he's released you. Melody, what are you doing?
Can I just, since I was near the computer to tell Damian the plan, can I just quickly close the file we had open so nobody sees what we were accessing, and then I'm going to run out the door?
Okay, that's a STEM check for your action.
Oh, just to close the file?
Yep. It's not as high of a DC.
17.
Good enough. You hurry over quickly while this is going on, slipping behind Damian. You type in real quick to shut down the files you're currently opening. You shut down the file. You shut down the folder, leaving it just at the prompt key. And then you turn and run. The security guard does clock the fact that you run past him.
Okay.
I don't know why there's 2 melodies on here. That's weird. Whatever.
I was having that issue with Roll20 yesterday. If you refresh, it'll disappear.
It's fine. Aisha, you're up next.
Can I try and tug on Damian's arm to try and pull him with me out the door?
You're pulling Damian to get them out the door. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. That's a 12.
12's better than their AC. You grab their arm and start pulling them towards the door. You don't have enough movement to get all the way out the door, pulling Damian along, but it is close enough. Katrina.
Everyone's starting to head out, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can I use a reaction at all?
Do you have a
Like
reaction?
From either the, when you say do I have a reaction, you mean like a combat reaction or an action I would like to make sure that I have done as part of a reaction?
So reactions are different than actions. If you have an ability that allows you that you can use as a reaction, you can do that.
I think it's not so much that I want to use an ability. I just want to make sure I grab the notebook. Like if Aisha's
no, that was in
grabbing
your
me,
hand already. You're fine.
Okay, cool. That's probably why I got a 10. Okay,
Yeah.
tight. That's my only concern. Great.
No, you got your notebook. You're fine. So Katrina, are you booking it out as well?
Yep, heading out.
Okay, you go scurrying off into the door or through the door and out into the hallway. Damian, are you following?
Yeah, I'll dash out at this point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You are closer to the door next to Aisha. You go running through it. As the security guard is standing up and turning around, he gets up, he turns, and he sees you, Salem, there. It's pretty clear indication of what you just did. He's going to swing at you.
Okay.
He's using the flashlight as a weapon.
Did he drop the flashlight, though?
Well, he did, but he is picking it up as he gets up.
Okay.
Wow, that's a nat 1. Yes, he grabs it as he's standing up and swings at you, but you are watching the dude stand up, and you're able to step back out of the way. He just whiffs past you. He is that's his action. He's gonna try to start running towards the door a little bit. It is your turn, Salem.
I think with this in mind, like if I want to use the momentum of him whiffing and me stepping back to keep moving back and like start booking it out.
Okay, so using full movement and action to run, which is probably smart. Yeah. We're going to say that because everybody is basically next in turn order. Everyone is pretty much running out the hall at this point. Are you heading in the same direction you came in, back towards that storage warehouse? Okay.
Yes.
You're all running as fast as you can. You push past that the door into the warehouse, and as you're all able to... Once you're able to get past the door and it closes behind you, I think, let's see, it looks like Kat, actually, I would say technically Salem would be the last one behind everybody else at this point. Everyone's running. You're the last one in line, and you would hear someone set off an alarm.
Awesome. Love that.
We're just heading out.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think that changes
Yeah.
any of our decisions.
Nope, it does not. You just keep running through the storage area, down the row of shelves to that back door. You grab onto the handle and turn it. The door opens, and you all go running outside. This guy's chasing, which means that we are now in a chase sequence. Haven't done one of these in a while, so this is going to be fun.
Oh my god.
Let me pull up chases real quick. I'm just waiting for my thing to load up here real quick. Okay, so here's how chases work. You all are given some rolls you're going to have to do. The first thing you're going to roll is a D12, which tells us what type of obstacle is in the way. This tells me what sort of skill check you're going to be making. The options of the types of rolls are athletics, deception, investigation, leadership or purity, mysticism, and stealth. So there are 5 different roll options. What you roll is based on the D12. We're going to be going through everybody to do these rolls. Let's see here. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like your DC for these rolls are going to be a 16. No, sorry, 15. Did my math wrong. The DC for these rolls are 15. We're going to be going in turn order for this, which means that Damian, you are the first one up. Damian, I would like you to roll a D12 for me.
That's 12.
Okay, this is a 12. As you're running down this warehouse hallway, is like just a path between two rows of shelves. You see that there is a box in your way. Roll me a perception check.
3.
Ooh, that's a failure. So you trip over this box. You're trying to get over it. You trip and stumble over it. That is one failure.
Okay.
Next off is Salem. Salem, roll me a D12.
8.
That is also okay. This is an 8. An 8 is a influence or persuasion check.
Persuasion. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god, no. 8.
Wow. That is a second failure. As you're coming towards that door, the door opens up and somebody walks in. He just looks like an average dude in a shirt and pants. You're yelling, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way!" He just stands there, huh? And you collide directly into this dude. That's a second failure.
I redeemed an advantage for Melody. Do better than me.
So here's how things work. Everybody has their own pool of failures. If anyone gets 3 failures, the chase is over and you've been caught. Okay? So right now, Damian and Salem are both at a 1. Next person in turn order is Melody. Melody, make me a D12 roll. 6. This is a creativity check. The obstacle in your way can only be overcome by unconventional and quick thinking. And you have advantage redeemed by John Poe.
Thank you.
I want to see somebody do well.
I didn't know we could use our points on our own game. Damn.
Technically, you're not supposed to, but
Eh.
Nah, John.
I
it's a
got
chase scene. Whatever.
25.
25. That is a success.
Phew.
With the dude that Salem just plowed into, with your quick thinking, you basically do a tumble roll over their back and land on your feet, and you keep running. That is a success for you. Okay, after Melody is Aisha. Aisha, roll me a d12.
2.
2. This is an athletics check. The obstacle in your way can be overcome by gymnastic maneuver or plowing through it.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. That's also a failure. The tangle of Salem and this random dude, you get caught up in it, stumbling over them, landing on your butt, and now the three of y'all are just in a big heap. Kat, you're up next with D12.
1.
1 is also an athletics check. Are you going to get caught up in this big dog pile?
Did I roll? No, I didn't click it. I thought I clicked it. 19.
19, that is a success. You just dramatically leap over them, graceful like a dancer, doing one of those swan kind of kicks, and you land on the other side. That is a success. Okay, we are at the top of the group again. Damian, roll a d12.
I wanted to say really quick, we actually usually all face the same obstacle, so we don't have to roll a d12 every time.
Oh.
I think actually you roll it and we all try to go against the same thing. Just to make it a little faster is all.
You know what? That is absolutely valid. Are you all good with that?
Yeah,
Yes.
it works for me.
Oh, well, we're going to go with the d10.
Oh, damn. I was going to say, yeah, feel free to re-roll. Please, go ahead.
Yeah, so a 10 is an investigation check.
Yeah. Great. Awesome. Love that for me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Kira.
23.
That is a lot easier. Everyone give me investigation checks.
Fuck.
It also says we can take an exhaustion point to re-roll
Cool.
I like
if we
it.
fail.
I will take that exhaustion point.
Good
I
to
would
know.
totally have taken that as an exhaustion point. Oh, well, next time.
Okay, so looks like
Damn. All right.
God damn.
well, Damian, you rolled a 23. You are good. Aisha, you rolled a 13. Salem rolled a 10. Kat rolled an 8. Salem re-rolled for a 13. That is still a failure. You got 1 point of exhaustion.
It's investigation.
Yep, investigation.
No.
Melody,
took a
you're
point
good
of
with a
exhaustion.
23. Kat, you got a point of
Jesus, man.
exhaustion. That's a 9. That is another failure.
Oh, well.
Okay, so that was a lot faster. But now let's all declare where we're at. Tell us how many failures you have and how many exhaustion points. Well, everyone has 1 exhaustion point failed so far. So,
Wait, we get an exhaustion point if we fail?
you get an exhaustion point if you re-rolled.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I haven't re-rolled yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Roll,
got it.
yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like right now it's just Kat and Salem and Aisha. Did you
I'm 1 and
re-roll?
1.
No, you did not. Aisha, are you re-rolling?
No, I
No.
don't
I have the mod for that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. In that case, we got 2 fails
Mm-hmm.
from.
Is Damian considered the lead of the chase because of the initiative?
We could call it that, yeah.
Damian, do you have proficiency in leadership?
I don't.
Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind then. Oh,
Right
wait,
on.
it does say the squadron leader can do it too. It says they can grant 1d4 to any other player's skill check, but I'm assuming it would have to be before. Yes, it says before any skill check dice have been rolled.
What? But when they grant the D4, is it just once, or is it each roll? Each time we do it, they can pick one person.
It just says at the start of the chase round, they choose somebody. So every round.
Yeah, every round.
Every round.
Oh.
Okay.
That's stuff I wish I knew. I
Yeah.
should have figured out.
Sorry, it's a lot of.
No, it's all
little
It is a lot
things.
of text.
All good.
It is a lot of text, and I had to read it really quick. What's up?
I was just going to ask if we can retroactively apply that to previous rounds, or if we're just going to keep moving.
I'll allow it. If you want to try to retroactively re-roll, and take an exhaustion point for the previous one to lower your failures, I'm good with that.
I think Lost meant the D4 thing. But,
Oh, the D4 thing?
I don't think I'm going to try to re-roll my perception. And the D4 thing, yeah, if that's allowed, but if it's not, that's fine.
If it would help.
Wouldn't help me. I'm good.
Okay, Dim Gray Wolf redeemed a hero point from Pathfinder. Wrong game, Dim Gray Wolf. Sorry, this isn't Pathfinder. I guess I'll count that as an advantage to somebody. So if anybody needs an advantage to re-roll, they can do that. But
I'm at 2 fails.
If we're retroactively D4ing Great Squadron Leader, I could, in theory, pass my investigation.
Yeah, that's a lot of text. So whoever in the first one wants one, and then just let me know. There you go.
I'll take that D4 and hope I roll a 2 or higher.
okay.
Cool.
Yay.
Oh!
Okay, so who's currently at 2 failures?
I think.
Salem is.
Me.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I will roll the next D12 since we decided that's how we're going to do it. Oh, I rolled a 10 again. That's hilarious.
Son of a bitch.
So this is going to be another series of athletics checks. I need everybody to roll one.
I thought it was investigation. 10 was investigation.
That's 10. Oh, you're right. Investigation. I'm looking at number 1. 10 is investigation. Thank you.
Cool. This time I will go ahead and give, before everybody starts rolling, okay. Dang it, Cat. I was going to give it to you, but now that I see that.
Give it to yourself.
Can I give it to myself?
You failed twice, so I think you
I know,
should.
but I didn't know if you could.
There
or
is
if it had
also
to
a
be.
floating advantage. I will remind you.
Oh, you should take that and give the leadership to somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take the floating advantage and give the investigation to Damian. Your rolls have been all over the place.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so rolling investigation checks. Damian has a D4 added to it. Salem has advantage on this roll. Looks like Cat already rolled a 17, so that's good.
I'm going to roll the D4 first.
Oh, you're so close.
Oh, son of a...
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no.
It's fine. I'm
Okay.
going to jail, guys.
I rolled a 3 on the D4, and now I'm rolling my investigation, and
Oh, yes.
yeah, I barely
Just
made it.
barely made it with a 15.
Jesus Christ.
Can I take a second exhaustion point to try to re-roll despite having the advantage and having...
Yes,
I'm
you can make
so
one more roll.
perfect. I'm so mad. It's something I'm good at.
If you roll under a 15, you are captured.
Understood.
Oh my God, what's going to happen? God
Jesus.
damn it!
It's fine. It's fine. I figured I would go to jail first.
Absurd. Absurd.
Okay. Salem,
Yeah.
that is a 3rd failure.
Mhm.
You are tackled. You are the last person in line running, and that security guard comes up and just body checks you, smacking you to the ground. He jumps on you. He's pinning your arm back behind your back very, very painfully. That was
Don't be
3
rude.
failures.
Yeah, it was.
As for the rest of you, this has been what are we on now? Our 4th round. One more round, everybody.
We needed 3 successes, right? So I got away.
You got 3 successes. You have gotten away.
Okay. I'll wait outside for everybody, I guess.
Do I hear the? Do we have to do the chase thing, or can we choose to fail if I hear Salem get tackled? Can I make a different choice than continue running, or do I have to make like a perception check or something?
Yeah, this is going to be a perception check.
Okay.
Unless you want to rely on your passive, but I'd say just roll.
Okay. That's a 4.
No, it's fine. Just let me go to jail. Keep going.
Okay. Who has made 3 successes so far? Just Melody?
Melody.
Yeah, just me.
Okay. Round number 5. That's a 4. Our next check is coordination. This is only for Aisha, Damian, and Katrina.
Can Salem still provide the D4, or is he... Okay.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Oh. I'm gonna take a point of exhaustion to reroll.
Sure. I'll give you a D4 this time as well.
I'm so scared. All right, I'm rolling. God damn it. I'm going to take a point of exhaustion and reroll.
Yay, the D4 helped.
Yeah, perfect. Just enough.
Just enough. That is a success.
Coordination.
Yep, coordination roll.
Oh,
Since
Okay.
exhausted 5 rounds, I have to take a point of stress, right?
Well, that was the 4th round just now. The next one is the 5th one, right?
I thought that was the 5th round.
Chase round.
Well, I did
I
3, then I got out, and then we were
4.
on the 4th
Okay, you're
one
right.
now.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah, but this is the 4th.
It says at the start of the 4th chase round, all players still involved gain 1 stress point.
Okay.
Good times. Okay.
Yep. Okay. At the start of the 4th chase round, all players still involved gain 1 stress point. So, there you go. But, Kat, that is 3 successes. You have made it out of the building. Aisha and Damian, what are you at right now?
I'm at 3 successes now, too.
The 2 of you are also at 3 successes? Okay.
That's all the people.
What
So the
about
2
Kat?
of you... What's that?
Did Kat get out?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes, Kat made 3 successes. Okay. So, here's where we're at. The 4 of you make it to the street. You're running. You get down a block, down a second block, around I imagine you're probably all running to Damian's car, wouldn't you be? You're all running to Damian's car. You all climb in it. Damian, as quick as they can, start the car, begin pulling out, and as you're getting onto the street, that's when you realize that Salem is not there. What do you all do?
Can any of you drive? I'm going to ask the people in the car. Or any of you have your license?
Yeah, I'm 17, so I'd have it.
I'm going to stop the car. Say, drive everyone home. I'm going back for Salem.
Are you going to force a transformation?
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. But that's what I say, and I stop the car and I get out. I put it in park and get out and start running back.
Well, we need to wait for you two,
We're not leaving.
to take you with us.
That's not what I said.
Get away. His mother would have taught him how.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the car. Pull over, stop it, and run out. Keys in the ignition, telling Melody to drive everyone else home.
Well, as you're stepping out of your car and leaving the keys in the ignition, Salem.
Mm-hmm.
The door to the building was slammed closed behind your friends. You watch them make their escape. You're flat on your chest. There is a 250-pound man putting his knee into your spine right now as he is handcuffing you. What are you doing?
No, I was like, I want to be awkward and make this man so uncomfortable he kind of recoils away. Sir, I'm 17. If you're gonna be this rough with me, at least take me to dinner first. I want him to get so uncomfortable he kind of pulls away so I could try to slip out from under him.
I'm trying to think of what would be a good role for this.
A creep check?
Performance?
A pedophile check?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow either deception or performance.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go to bed. The roll 20 has decided I need to sleep, guys.
Oh my god.
It's fine. I wasn't expecting it to work anyways, so...
You're going to take 7 points of damage as, in response to that, he punches you in the side of the head.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
You see stars floating above your face, and you're momentarily disoriented as you feel the handcuffs click around your wrist, and you're pulled roughly to your feet.
Cool.
At this point, 2 more individuals are on the scene. One of them was the guy that you all kind of tumbled over in that second round there. He's questioning what happened. The security guard is saying, "Go lock the door, quick, bolt it, put something in front of it." And another security guard is running up. "Hey, what happened? I found these kids. A bunch of kids were in the server room. I heard them all, and I came in there. They all started attacking me. A bunch of them got away. There's at least 4 others with this one. This one here, I was able to catch." He roughly slaps you across the face. Take 1 more point of damage, and he shoves your back against one of the shelves. "Who the fuck are you, and what are you doing here?" Now, keep in mind you're been hit in the head, so I would like for you to make. I'm going to call this either a wisdom or intelligence skill check. That's your choice. Whichever one you think is more governing your mental functions at this moment.
Wisdom with 20.
Wisdom with a 20. Your mind, surprisingly, is clear, even under this rough treatment. So how do you respond?
We didn't hit you that hard. Besides, we're just kids. We're I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. We panicked. We were just trying to look into the beta test. It got out of hand. As I spit blood on his shoe.
As you spit blood on his shoe. Give me a persuasion check. By this point, Damian, you have stopped the car and you've parked it, and you are now getting out. With the 26, you're at least convincing enough that they're not going to ask you any more questions, Salem. They're just starting to... One security guard on either side is pulling you deeper into the building. Damian, what are you doing?
I'm going to go to the door and try to open it.
Okay. You head back over to the door. You check it, and it is locked.
Then I'm going to force a transformation.
Oh.
Interesting. While that's going on, Melody, Kat, Aisha, you're told to drive home. What are you doing?
I do not drive home.
We wait.
I'm gonna pull up next to the building and wait in the hope that they come out soon.
So are you like turning around and then parking so you can see down the alleyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Near the
Damian, you
person
said you're going to force a transformation. I believe it's 2 fractures of your soul crystal to do that. Is that correct,
3.
Kira?
Yeah.
I can't
That's what I
remember.
remember.
It was either
Was
two
it
or
Is
three?
it 3?
I
Three.
can't remember.
To allow you to transform even if you're not near a source of evil. However, doing so is taxing and severely drains your soul crystal. You immediately take 3 crystalline fractures.
3.
You cannot use this ability. Doing so would make your total exceed 7 crystalline fractions. Keep in mind the Herald may prevent this transformation. If doing so would put you and your squadron's secret identities at risk, or at their discretion.
Okay, so interesting. So you're making this decision. You grab onto your soul crystal, Damian, willing yourself to transform. You're at the door. You just shook it. It's locked. And you hear the voice of the Wanderer. He appears at your feet on the staircase. He's like, Damian, what are you doing?
Salem's inside. He's trapped. He's injured. I have to get him out. I have to save him. And I can't get this door open.
But what are you intending? Are you just going to try to fight your way out, or fight your way through?
I'm going to get him out one way or another.
Damian, if you use your Magi-Knight powers on civilians, those who are not active cult members, it can hurt you just as much as it hurts them.
I won't hurt them.
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage because of our newfound friendship, our newfound form of trust. I'm going to ask him. I need you to trust me.
Okay, so where are you with friendship points with the Wanderer?
Not great. It's like I think 10. I don't know. Sorry, I'm looking. Where are my? Is it in background student? I forget where the.
I'm not sure where you put it on.
It's on the student tab, I believe.
On the
Yeah.
student tab. Thank you. 10. I'm at 10 points.
You're at 10 points, so you know you cannot have advantage, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's fine. All right, persuasion roll. Here we go. 19. Is that enough?
That's enough.
I need
the
you to trust
Wanderer.
me.
You say this to the Wanderer. He looks at you, those green eyes locking on yours, and he says, Okay, Damian. I'm going to trust you, but I'm coming along with you.
Can you open this door?
He looks at the door and kind of focuses on it. Yes, I can unlock the door. There's something on the other side of it.
That's fine.
The cat shrugs and says, If you want to transform, go ahead.
I transform. I don't even say words. I just force the crystal, gripping it hard, and it cracks. And I assume that generates the flame to make me transform.
It does. You grab onto the crystal, squeezing it, willing yourself as hard as you can, and you hear 3 cracks of that crystal. And with that, flames burst around you, swirling about you, transforming into armor. You have your shield, you have your weapon. You hear, in that moment, a click. The door has been unlocked. Make me an athletics check to kick it down.
Okay. 22.
22. With your fiery rage, you kick in the door. The door flies back, hitting a bunch of boxes and pushes them out of the way. The door is open. don't see anybody as you step into that warehouse.
I run in and I try to follow the path that we took initially to try to catch up to where they were.
Absolutely. You go running.
Hopefully listening.
Well, are you running and focusing on catching up, or are you listening? You can move 2 different speeds. Are you being careful, or are you just rushing? You can either be careful or you can rush.
I'm not being careful.
Okay. Caution to the wind. You're running in, looking left and right. You don't see your friend, but you know where you came from. You turn and make your way to that same door, throwing it open. There's no one on the other side. You go running to the next door, pull it open, yanking, and at the far end, you can see those 2 individuals walking down the hall with your friend.
How far away are they?
We're going to call it 50 feet.
I'm going to move my 30 feet of movement, assuming we're doing combat rules.
Kinda, yep.
I would like to open the book, and I'm sorry, I should have done this while I was waiting for resolution. What's it called? Illumination. Sorry, I've got
Speaking of
20
heights,
feet. Yeah, I'm gonna close the 30 feet as quick as I can. Yell out "Hey" as a free action, and use Soul Crystal Illumination to expel a blinding, brilliant light. All enemies within 20 feet must make a roll to resist magic against my spell DC. On failure, they gain the disoriented condition until the end of my next turn.
I like it.
My heart is pounding so hard right now. Oh my god.
Good way to peacefully put them out of commission.
I really want to follow after you, but I just want this to be your moment.
Okay.
No, come. Don't let me do this alone. I'm just kidding. Whatever, I'll trust you. I trust you.
Okay. What was what was the roll again?
A roll to resist magic against my spell DC, which I forgot where to find that. It's 15. 15 is the DC.
Okay. They get a +1 to this roll because this is against magic and they don't have a whole lot of resistance against magic. So we're aiming for a 15. There are 2 of them. Here are 2 rolls. 4 and a 13.
Both failed.
Yes!
Both failed.
Nice.
Your soul crystal bursts with light, filling the room. Their backs were to you. The 2 guards turned just in that right moment, holding Salem between them. Their eyes are dazzled. They pull their hands forward over their face. Ah! What the fuck is going on here? Both of them have released Salem. Salem drops to his knees. Salem.
Mm-hmm.
You have a moment to react, but I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
This is your will to stand up and turn and run to your friend.
Dang it.
No.
No,
Do you have
it's
inspiration?
fine.
No.
You are hurt.
Yeah,
You
I
fall
got
to your
fucked up.
knees.
I've got 2 HP right now.
Yeah. Your
So
lips are
I have-
bloodied, you're battered, and you fall to your knees in that moment. The Salem in front of you, Damian, or Nova Seeker, I should say, is bent over. Their arms are behind their back. They're handcuffed. The 2 guards have their hands over their faces. They're blinded. Now, here's my question. What happens to them on their turn? Do they have to keep making these checks? Is it just they're dazzled for a round? What is it?
They are disoriented until the end of my next turn. So any attacks and rolls to resist are rolled with disadvantage.
Okay.
Just confirming. And that's it,
Okay.
as far as I can tell.
So since they're both blinded, they're going to be swinging around because they can see a shape running towards them, and then this flare comes up. So they know what they're they at least know that somebody's there. So I'm going to roll at disadvantage real quick. This is my first 2 rolls. That's a 7. That misses. Second roll. That's a 6. That's a failure. Both of them are swinging wildly at you, but neither can see you, and they're both just missing completely. Your turn.
I'm going to close the rest of the 20 feet of movement to get Salem up. I would like to pick him up and then run away.
Okay.
The 10 feet of movement I have left, I guess.
I'm going to allow you to pick him up as a free action.
Oh, okay.
Because you're a Magi-Knight right now. That's a little human. And I kind of get the feeling that Salem's pretty limp right now. Or at least in most ways. As Damian, Nova Seeker, scoops them up, picks him up, throws him over the shoulder, and goes running back the way they came.
Yeah.
In this moment, the guards, their eyes are finally clear. They're looking around. Hey, what the fuck? Get them! They're both charging after you right now. They're both going to take another swing at you. They're able to close the gap. Oh, wait a minute. How much movement do you have? What's your full movement speed?
I want to say it's 30. Let me confirm.
Should be on the Magi-Knight tab.
On the left. Magi-Knight tab.
Right underneath Magi-Knight.
Underneath Magi-Knight. 30. Yeah, 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
If that was a free action, can I dash or no?
Yeah, you could have dashed, so you would have gotten there and gotten back. So you're 40 feet away from them right now. They both have 30 feet of movement. They're going to come charging after you. Here's the good news. Neither of them have a gun.
Cool.
Bad news is they both have flashlights at least and tasers. A taser is a close hand-to-hand. One of them are going to throw their flashlight at you. The other one's keeping it on you. So I'm going to make a check here real quick to see whether or not they hit you with a flashlight. That's a 9. That's a miss.
Whew. The dice are telling a story.
The dice are telling a story. You keep running as fast as you can through into the warehouse once again. Salem's on your shoulder as you're running. You're just going on full tilt. These guards are following you, chasing after you. I'm going to say you're able to get to the street and you're running towards the car. You see Melody there behind the wheel, right there at the alleyway. Let's say that Kat's in the back seat. She sees you running. She throws open the door. You both go running in. You just throw Salem into the back seat of the car, climbing in as those guards are running at you. Melody, this is what I want from you. I want a check to see whether or not you can speed away before these cops get there, or the security guards get there. I'm going to allow either a coordination or an insight check.
Okay, I'm going to do insight. Ooh, 22, that's a crit. Oh, no, not a crit. It's 18. It's 18, sorry.
Okay, but still, 22, pretty damn good. As Nova Seeker goes climbing into the car, you don't even wait for the door to close. You're hitting the gas as fast as you can. The car peels out, zooming away as these 2 security guards come running up, stopping in the street, watching the car drive off. And that's where we're going to end things for this evening.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You did it.
He'll be dead. I just died.
I say,
cool.
Good thing I don't listen to you, huh, Damian?
None of us.
So mad. Damian's so mad.
Can you be calling him Nova Seeker right now? He's one hell of a hero.
That's true.
Are you okay, Salem?
This doesn't have to be a check, but I want to declare that Aisha would crawl into the back seat, rip a piece of Damian's shirt off, and try and bandage up Salem.
Too loud.
That's
too
incredible.
loud.
That's incredible.
I think Salem's gonna turn to Damian. Hi, handsome. Is the shoulder taken? And just pass out right on.
I also think that by the time I make it to the car, I'm like depowering as we peel out and stuff. Yeah, so.
Yeah, probably
fuck.
depowering as the car speeds
God.
away.
Oh my God. I never, ever in a million years thought I would force a train. I was like, what do I? What am I? Awesome.
That was fucking wild, y'all. But
Yeah.
well done. You
Well
managed
done.
to get away from the building. Still been seen, but you made it away. And you weren't
Sure.
captured by the security guards. So next
that's the
session
win.
should be really fucking interesting.
Does Salem still have handcuffs on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll deal with that later.
I say, you're not driving Salem home tonight with those handcuffs. Sorry, I'm gonna do it.
Incredible. Incredible.
Dead.
The session's over. We're done.
Yeah.
Done. Game over.
Above the table jokes.
This is on the table joke. I'm sure they could have fun with it though.
Kira, are you red right now?
Yes, I blush really easily. I'm sorry.
Melody's thinking about what she can do with those handcuffs.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them.
Nobody
Wow.
can pick locks.
Incredible.
That was great, everybody. Well done.
Thank you.
And thank you to everyone who watched this evening. We very much appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. Come back in 2 weeks to see the Magi-Knights. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. They don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be insane. But at least they did not get captured by the security. So, hey, that's awesome.
We succeeded.
Yes,
We beat
you
the
did.
level.
You did. You did succeed. Anyway. Well, I think it's time to go around the table and have everybody tell us who they are and where we can find them on the internet. And Salem, you did the recap. Why don't you go first?
Yeah, hi, I'm John. I played Salem tonight. You can find me here every other Monday and Wednesdays. On Mondays, I am in the Aethertech Wars campaign where I play Draven. And I love it. I have a blast. Shout out to Roll20 for always trying to murder me. It's always fun. But you can find me at currently only at Blue Sky at johnpoart.bluesky.social. So,
Heck yeah. Kat, you're next.
I'm Ashleyien. I played Kat. You can find me here every 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Aisha, you're next.
Hi, I'm Hana. I have the flu, but I still showed up. You can find me everywhere that matters, plus also X at Destiny Trio INC. Goodbye. Good night.
Good night. Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you.
Damian, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm Los. I play Damian. You can find me online at PDX Homebrew on anywhere that matters. And otherwise, I'm here every other Wednesday.
Right on. Melody, you're next.
I'm Kira, the assistant creator of Magi-Knights Awakening and also the author of the children's book, My Dad the Game Master. And you can find our rulebook and all of the links to our socials through our website, magi-knights.com. And we also have like other supplements and episode you can play through on DriveThruRPG. And also we're going to have a Kickstarter most likely beginning of March where we're going to have this plushie and some cards and GM screen and other fun things that you can use in the game.
Very cool. As always, I am Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and magic keeper here on Magi-Knights Awakening. You can find me every Monday and Wednesday right here, running crazy games for crazy people, having a blast doing it. I never know what's going to happen because I improv like 3/4 of the games. It's just always fun. But yeah, other than that, you can find me on all of the socials as @Scruffy Wanderer. You can find me on the, hold on, sorry, I'm blanking. What date am I doing that on? On the 22nd, I'm going to be over on All on the Table TTRPG playing my personal rogue, a catfolk named Tybal Toldrum. That campaign is coming to an end in the next couple sessions. We might become gods. We might end up being killed by a bunch of gods. You never know. It's Pathfinder, so it's always a blast. Come check us out on Saturday the 22nd at 3:30 Central over on All on the Table TTRPG. So, on behalf of everyone here in the Magi-Knights and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, I just want to say, thank you, folks. It's been a delight. So long. Good luck. And until next time, may your dreams be infinite. And good night.
Nighty night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.